the Sheriff. Some people have trouble with his last name. It's V-A-B-E-U. And it gets pronounced several different ways. But it's pronounced Bab, B-A-B, and then Y-O-U, Babeu, right?
Yes, sir. Right on. I'll respond to "Hey you" as well. I went to one event and somebody said, "There's Babeu." Hey, that works too. One, it's a great honor to be here, and many of you folks I had met in the past in Crest. Not only I know where it is, I have become friends with several of you. And what's important about this meeting, it should be about you. You should leave here tonight knowing a number of things. One, the concerns that we have for your families. And this is part of the reason why I appreciate Bill and Jack and all the Block Watch captains putting this together, because this is the genesis for empowerment. Information and communication with as many folks here, you're all neighbors, you need to talk and you need to share information. Because even though we have 700 full-time employees in the Sheriff's Office, half of them work in our 1,500 inmate jail, and the other half work in patrol, investigations, and civil service for all kinds of orders of protection, doing all that kind of stuff. And more than half of our county is just like we are here. I live in an unincorporated area where we are the police. This is not Maricopa County or Pima County. We happen to be in Pima County right now, where most of the areas are incorporated, and you have your municipal agencies. The Sheriff's Office in Pinell County is unlike any of the other 14 counties in Arizona. The majority of our citizens are like us. We are the police, the Sheriff's Office. We have one sheriff deputy for every 1,000 citizens. The national average and then the Southwest average for officers per 1,000 is at least 2 per 1,000. So we're greatly understaffed. But I'm not here to give you excuses. I'm here to tell you a few things that we've done internally to maximize our limited resources and then drill it down even further for you to make it personal. What are we doing? Because in the end, you're going to be like, okay, Sheriff, what are you doing for our families here? We've had close to 24 burglaries, thefts, people breaking into our cars, smash and grabs. Lots of them are crimes of opportunity. They're taking our garage door opener, and that's a concern. Several people that I've met earlier tonight is like, this is the first time I've ever been victimized. And people, and just by the number of folks who are here tonight, are upset. And there's a sense of fear. We want to let you know, and this is where I brought 2 of our key personnel, Lieutenant Scott Elliott, who's here, and he's the region lieutenant. He's the commander of all the patrol resources in this area. That goes all the way up to Copper Quarter, including Saddlebrook and Oracle and San Manuel and Mammoth. So he's the key guy, and he's here all the time. So we've done a couple things there that I want to talk to you about, how we've been able to refuel our limited resources. And then this gentleman here, Mike Hughey, is one of our star detectives. I almost made you a lieutenant. I don't know that he won all the other stuff, but the pay probably he would like. So those are some of the things that we're going to go over. I wanted to first, before I got into some of that, is appreciate and acknowledge Bill for his efforts and what he's done to pull this together. And we have a nice polo shirt to give him here that we usually give for somebody who's done something outstanding to support the Sheriff's Office, and we wanted to present you with that tonight. And in law enforcement, if you didn't know, oftentimes law enforcement officers exchange our patch, and it's a custom throughout time, and we wanted to present you our patch as well. So,
awesome.
Jack already has it. Now the reason why I gave it an extra large, I thought it would be a large, but Jack says no, he's an extra large. That's not me. So let's say they shrink. And this next one, and it's not to do a whole lot of hoopla because there's a tie-in with this that I want to share. There's an official letter of commendation by myself and our chief deputy, and this is for this detective, and he didn't know we were doing this tonight. And the tie-in here is, he's the detective. You heard about all the burglaries that just happened in Saddlebrook, and we had 8 burglaries that were all connected. And what happened, and I want this in this image to remember it and come home to be true, because I want the same thing to happen right here in Eagle Crest. Because it was a combination and an effort, and Jack can attest to this, that through our communication and some of the information you're going to hear from Detective Hughey and from our lieutenant, we empowered the citizens of Saddlebrook with information.